Well, it's going very good. This week especially that we've been, the whole coaching staff been working together. Sometimes, as we know, we have some coaches here. I'm sometimes in Spain watching games, or some people in Italy, but obviously after 2-3 weeks we try to meet all together, to bring information, to work together. At the end of the day, it's a lot easier, and it's been a really good week analyzing teams, watching our players. So very happy in terms of how the week has been going, and looking the future as well. Well, we've been looking around our players and traveling a little bit, but especially watching game from our players, and we have some people from the analyzing department that came to provide some information about 3 teams that could be potentially those teams that we could play in March. Let's say Poland, of course, is the obvious one we're going to play, but then obviously we need to look at Ukraine, we need to look at Sweden as well. So it is always important to have information about those teams, especially because they change some of the coaches, new ideas, and we've been watching some of the games, and well, especially also taking care of our players. Some of them has been with some problems recently, so we have the doctor talking to them. So especially taking care of our players been one of the main topic this week as well. Well, yeah, that's true. We've been in Italy a couple of times to watch some of their games, and then we met 𝚤𝚒, Hughes as well. They're 2 of our captains, 2 of the main players of that national team, and sometimes we don't have the opportunity to see them very often, especially from November to March, which is probably the longest gap that you have from one game to another game, and it seems like you lose a little bit that connection with the players. But you can watch game live, you can watch a game from the office, but at the end of the day, it's always good for us to have that contact with the players face to face, to sit down, to have a dinner, coffee, whatever it is, to talk about what is coming next. And it's been really good, very positive. Sometimes the players talk to each other as well. Even if you meet 𝚤𝚒, he spoke to some of their players, and you could hear from them that they look into the games in March, and it's been very good. So I think the players, they're also looking forward to those games, and this is something that for us, for the coaching staff, has been very positive message. Well, the first thing is because we played against Poland 2 years ago, we can say that they are the same team. They probably have some same player from that moment, but obviously they are in a different moment with a new coach. In the way they play is completely different. They seems like they're more confident. They in the way they, especially this week, we've been watching 5-6 games of them with the new coach, and it's going to be very tough. Obviously, we need to respect Poland. We don't need to think because we won against them last time in Albania, it's going to be the same. We need to respect. Poland is always a team that they always get to those stages where they go to the playoff and they've been qualified for the World Cup or to the Euros by playing in those games. So they have that kind of experience of being in this situation before. But for Albania, for us, is the first time, and that is the most important thing that for us to believe that we can go through. Obviously, we might lack that experience of being in this situation before, but the hunger, let's say the hope for the whole nation is something that we need to bring into this game. And then, of course, we know our players, we know the quality of our players, we know they can do it. So we are with confidence, with optimistic that we're going to arrive into this game with the aim, with the energy that we need to play against Poland, and hopefully, finger crossed, that we can have a good game, go through, and then obviously we have another game to go to complete, you know, the main goal, which is going to the World Cup. That could be something amazing, but obviously our main focus now is in next game, Poland, and hopefully, like I said before, we can put in a good performance and beat them. Like I say, when I see our team playing, when I see our players, or when you speak to them, is the first time for this nation, for this country, for this national team to go in a game like this. So they're all so proud about this. They're all looking forward into this game. So that's something that from the coaching staff, we can see that the players is waiting for that moment. So that is something fantastic. And like I say, in football, you need to have the confidence. You need to believe in yourself. But also you need to keep fit on the ground. That is not going to be easy. You know, in the way that we need to approach this game is by respecting the opponent, but thinking that if we give the 100%, we got our chances, because we proved before that against those teams we can beat them, and especially because that is the first time. And it's a great chance for 𝚑𝚋𝚋𝚎, and like I said, we all expect to have the experience of being in the World Cup in June. But for this, you know, we still have 2 more steps. So let's go for the first, and then let's go for the second if we have the chance, and that's then is the moment that we can all celebrate together.